Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? So, just to recap what happened last time. We got gun throwing done, which is awesome. Right, let me spawn some more guns. We can also spawn guns. We can infinitely spawn a ton of guns. Oh, that's not good. Wait, the animation's not playing properly. We still have the gun for a moment, I think. Maybe? Wait. Maybe we don't. Maybe I'm losing it. We have gun throwing. Only problem, if the player throws the gun and it fires, then whoa, where did that one go? Off of nowhere. So if they throw it before firing, this happens. Which is a little bit of a problem. So we're gonna try to figure out a solution to that, but I got a list of things we gotta do. So I want to generalize the throwing gun to like throwable objects in general, and I want to add some particles, and then we're gonna work on some targets, which is like the first step of enemies. We can work on targets, and we can make them move and fire guns, and now it's an enemy. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So let's try to get the gun working properly. What I think I'm gonna do is only have it stick in the wall if it's at a certain velocity. So if the velocity's too low, because what's happening is we're looking ahead. And here, we look a little bit ahead from the velocity, and then when the player is about to hit it, or when the player, when the throwing gun is about to hit the wall, the raycast goes off and it destroys the throwable gun and then spawns another object, the like gun in wall, and sets it to the correct frame. But what's happening if we just throw it is the raycast is seeing it and then spawning, but the player is moving so slow that they actually, or not, the gun is moving so slow that it doesn't go far enough to go into the wall. Like, look, if I just throw it, then it works fine. Like, looks good. Okay, maybe that looks a little bit silly. But we just gotta, I think, probably first step is getting the velocity, so when we're doing this, let's actually print the velocity at which it's going into the ground. So let's print past velocity. I'm just gonna call it vel when in wall. Perfect. I do not need the vel. I need the magnitude. Yes. That'd be speed? Okay. $30. What about right here? 30. So if I do that, 30. think that's right. Because 30 is what I have it set to, the projectile. I think. Let me look. Throw pistol. Yes. I guess that's right? Wait a minute, I'm so confused. What? Oh, that's not right. Oh no. The player throws the gun, they can still fire a bullet? Okay. Let me... Seems we have quite a few things to fix, actually. What in the world? Player aim. Okay. I'm never destroying this pistol. Let's go to definition. Oh, come on, no. I want to go to this definition, and I'm going to drag that over, and actually... Okay. Yeah, I also need to set has bullet to false. Yeah. If we don't have a gun, we definitely don't have a bullet. Is there a way that I could just, like, format this properly? Oh, this is probably fine. Okay, the player can no longer fire a bullet. Good, good. Okay. No longer punch and fire a bullet. As cool as that would be. I need to turn this music down just a little bit. There we go. Okay. It's always 30. Oh wait, this is the problem. Okay, so I need to set the check forward equal to true. Because what's happening is we're hitting the wall, and then we're getting this velocity, and this velocity is being used in the piston wall to set the offset. But we're getting the velocity of when we hit this wall and bounce off, not when we actually need to stick into the ground. This should fix it. No. What? Why did changing that one line mess everything up? What? The gun is no longer firing the bullet when it hits the wall. It has to be this. Okay. Um... Okay. That fixes it. Or that part, at the very least. Hmm. I need to figure out a way to... Because what I want to happen is I want the gun to, like, bounce off, fire, and then lay on the ground. I don't know if that's possible, though. Hmm. It is definitely possible, I just need to figure out how to do this. Okay. One moment. No, there we go. There we go. This is a massive giant 10-head. Now we're a little bit more festive. Like, there we go. Maybe this way. That works better. Okay. So it's bouncing. I think I just need to check if what it collided with is ground. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Private pool has bounced equals false. And then if we fire, then has bounced equals true. And then we're going to check. If we've bounced. Then we want to do nothing right now. It'll just lay on the ground. Alright, let's see how that works. Okay, that still works, good. Perfect! Okay. And now I just need... I need like an empty here, and that's... on ground collider. And we're just gonna make this like... Just gonna make this on ground object. We're gonna give this a spray render. We're just gonna make it like the default gun. Perfect. So if we disable this spray render and the circle collider, and then we get 2 capsule colliders. Actually, I already did this. I have this on the ground pistol. Just gonna copy this. And then we're going to paste it. And I want to get rid of this pickup. What? Okay, that's still all good. Okay. So now we have the collider for when it's on the ground. So we just need to turn off the sprite render and the circle collider for the throw pistol when it hits the ground. So that's what we're gonna do here. So we need the sprite render. We already have that. And we also need... Oh, this Santa hat's getting in the way. Okay. Private circle collider. Called circle col. Oops, there we go. We also need... a public game object, and this is going to be ground object. And then we want to set our sprite renderer that enabled equal false. We also want to set our circle collider. Oops, wait. We want to disable both of these, and then we want to is it ground object dot set active? Yes. True. But when we spawn, we want to set it to false. Also seems to be the awake function. Perfect. Now it should work. Okay. Unity, stop. Unity just randomly warns me, just like, we messed up! We don't know why, and you can't fix it. Unity. Okay. so I just need to set the ground object in here. Ground pistol. Perfect. And if all went well... Yeah, it didn't. It didn't go well. Oh, it's because I'm not getting the circle collider. Oops! Yes. Okay. Now, when we throw it, fires a bullet and it bounces. That's not quite right. Ooh, that looks really weird. Okay. Because the throw pistol's... the animation's rotating, but the object is not. So... when we do this, it hits the ground, and then... gets rid of the throw pistol, which is the thing that's rotating, and then it shows the ground pistol, which is always upright. Okay, not good, not good. If I give this, like, some drag. What? Now I'm not getting anything in the console. Wait, there we go. Oh, maybe? I swear I've never had these problems with Unity before I started streaming. It's still 30? What? You didn't even collide with anything. Is this colliding with itself? Dude. What? What layer is this on? It's on the player layer. Player layer. It should be okay. And yet it's not. I think I need a layer mask on this, but... layer mask dot name to layer player. Let me quickly check the Unity docs. Give me the scripting reference. We're in 2023.2. I want physics 2D .raycast. Okay. I want it to be everything except this layer. What is the normal layer called? It's just called default? It is. Okay. Default. Because I think that it's... the breakcast is colliding with itself. Which is just not right. It's working, but it's not printing this. Okay, I'm just gonna restart Unity. It's already that part of the stream. Oh, man. My favorite part, the part where things stop working. Oh, okay. Well, that's not right. And I'm still not getting... Why is it not printing this? Is it even firing? It's firing. How? This shouldn't be possible. Like, it shouldn't be possible for it to not do this. What? The script is on the throw gun. Yes. Wait, what? We're just not getting debug.logs? Why is fixed update only happening? Okay. Is it not getting the log out before it dies? Okay. I think that's what it is. Very weird. It shouldn't be 0. Well, I guess it makes sense for it to be 0, because this is in on collision enter. But I don't know why... Like, it is clearly setting this. Pink? Maybe it's never setting this, actually. Because this is... Yeah, it's a vector 2 right here. Oh no. Wait. If I set it to vector 2.1, then we should get 1 in here. Or actually, maybe not. It's not going to be 1, it's going to be like square root of 0. Square root of 2. What? Oh. Oops. It's never getting called now. Is it because the layer mask? This bit is in the default layer. Yeah, it's the square root of 2. It's never getting set! Oh, dang it, man. Okay. Did I misread this? Layer mask. Filter to detect colliders only on certain layers. Is this thing messing with me? Does this exclude or include layers? Unity, that would be... I'm presuming that it excludes it because it's not working. Unity, come on, man. I feel like I go through the stage of denial every single time I work with this program. What? Now you're not working. Why are you working? I don't understand. Okay, I'm just gonna make a public layer mask. It can't possibly go wrong. Public layer mask. Layer mask. Perfect. And then I'm going to put the layer mask in here, and everything is gonna be alright. I see. Go to the throw pistol. Okay. Where are ya? Throw pistol. Layer. Okay. Now it works. That's good. That's very good. Now where do I go from here? It's working. So when I fire the gun and then I throw it, it is in the wall properly. Mostly. Yes. Okay. Perfect. It's going into the wall again. And now we just have to figure out the bounced part. It's weird that it goes in, like, immediately. Maybe we have, like, a timer. So this is gonna be, like, public, lifetime before in wall. Lifetime before stick, that's what I'm gonna call it. Stick. Public float. And then I need a bool. Private. Bool. Can stick equals false. And then I need, in the awake function, to start a coroutine. Which is going to be IE numerator. Lifetime before stick timer. Yield return new. Wait for, I don't want to do this. Wait, no, coroutines, no. We can just do this in the update function. We're going to do if. We also need to do private. Float. We go down here. Private. Float. Lifetime before stick timer. It's going to equal 0. And then if lifetime before stick timer is greater than or equal to lifetime before stick, then can stick equals true. Else, we're just going to increase the lifetime stick timer by fixed delta time, which is the interval of time that happens between this function and another call of this function, which is 0.02. It happens 50 times a second, so should be right. Okay. I didn't actually set it. Oops. Let's go like 0.1. So if I throw it at the ground, it still sticks. That's not right. Ah. I see. Okay. That's the problem. I need to stop it from doing this. I need to stop it from sticking into the wall, which is what this does. But I still want has bounce to be true. Okay, so else, if can stick, then we need another else. Which I needed. Okay, wait. We gotta completely reformat this. So this is gonna be else if we can fire, then do that. And then if we can stick, then we stick. And if we can't stick, then we need to set has bounce to true. That should be right. Okay. So now when we throw it at the ground, it should bounce. It bounced! Let's get a pile of guns. So many guns. This is so silly. Oh man. It's very funny. Okay, now we just need to get the rotation. I can't, in the animator, set a value, right? That'd be really cool, though. Can I? Wait, I totally can. Wait, really? That's awesome. Okay. So, let's get public float. And this is going to be current Z rotation. I'm gonna move this over here so I can actually see. Oh man, okay. This. I'm just gonna disable that for a moment. So this is like... So I need the ground pistol. So this would be like 25. So the start is a little bit jank, but that's okay. Yes. Okay, so this is... What did I set this to? 25. Okay. This is at, like... Let's go with, like, 51. Okay. And this is, like... 95. We're gonna call it. $95. Ooh, I kind of don't want these changing. That's fine, probably. It's probably not a huge deal, actually. Whoop. let's go with like 140. 139. Oh, goodness gracious. 139. 138. That looks better. Okay, we're gonna set this to 138. Now, like, we'll just do 180. 181. 182, 183, 180 flat. We're just gonna call it 180. Great, 181. That works. This is like 248-ish. Now we're at like go over here. Oh, no, wait. There we go. It's like 185-ish. Delete that. Okay. So it's like 136. 135. That works. Okay, we're gonna set that to 0. There's a bit of a jump. That should be better. Now I just have to set the rotation. When I do it down here, we're going to set round object dot transform dot Euler angles equal to vector or new vector 3. New. Actually, wait, we can just do vector 3 dot forward. Hello, the Sulky. Did you know game? I do now. Thank you very much.
Screw underscore it underscore les we just followed.
Screw. Whoa, let me just look. Screw it. Let's do it. Thank you very much for the follow. Okay, so we're gonna do vector 3 dot forward times the currency rotation. Let's do it. Okay. So now what should happen? All that work for one silly little mechanic. So now when we throw the gun, yeah, it's like roughly right. Now it's in the correct orientation. Let me just spawn 1,000 guns. Perfect. Not really. Not exactly perfect, but roughly okay. We should probably make this just a little bit smaller. This collider. It's not quite right. Actually, what I could do... Lotto gun? Yeah, pretty much. If you throw the gun at the wall without fire... So if you fire it, it just... Wait a minute. That's not right. What's supposed to happen... If you fire it, it goes into the wall. Oh, I guess it is working? Oh, I know what's happening. That's okay, I'll fix it in a moment. But if you throw it without firing it, then it'll just fire in whatever direction it's currently aiming, which is random, so it could just kill you. It may just fire directly at your face, which I think is very silly. So, the reason that it wasn't going into the wall is because this lifetime, so we need to set that a little bit lower. I have it not stick for a little while, so if you throw it at the ground, like, right in front of you, then it'll bounce. But, sounds like a very difficult trick, or ricochet. I don't actually currently have it kill the player, but I do want to add that. I just wanted to add it because I think it's really fun. And it would also be deeply hilarious if a player were to throw the gun and then immediately die, because they just shot themselves on accident. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is... because I don't really like that the... oh no, I guess the throw pistol has to be like that. Never mind. It would be a 10 out of 10. It'd be very funny. Okay, I think I'm gonna make the throw pistol just a little bit smaller, like I was saying. Because right now the hitbox is pretty big. So... let's do like 0.15. Maybe like 12. 15 probably works better. There we go. $15 looks like the perfect size. I want it to be a little bit smaller than the actual gun. Because when you're... like, so when you throw it... let me just show you real quick. So when you throw it, and it actually hits the ground, if it's too big, then it looks really weird. And if I go to these... I don't know if I can overlay them. Maybe I can. There we go. This overlaps... the circle overlaps a lot better with the ground pistol now. It doesn't look quite as weird when it hits the ground. Okay. So we got that done. Now I want to make just generalized throwable objects. Because right now I have everything in actually 2 scripts. I have it in the projectile script. Hi, nice hat, nerd? No, you're a nerd. Thank you, thank you. Thought I would be a little bit festive. It's not very cash money of you. Oh, my schnauzer was leaking. Okay. So, I edited the gun throwing just a little bit. So now we actually have a gun on the ground. Oh, there we go. Also, how's everything going with you, Adam? I also made it to where if you throw it, like, directly in front of you, it was weird that it was going into the wall, so I decided to make it bounce instead. Because if you're throwing something, like, directly at the ground, you're not going to be able to put as much force into it, I don't feel like. All good here, been messing with assets. Importer scripts, which is a new type of hell. I have no idea what that even means. It's awesome to see how quickly this has come together. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. But we're just about to work on, like, a generalized throwable object script, because I have the generalized projectile script, which I'm using for both throw pistol and the bullet, if I can go over here. Where's the prefab? There we go. But if we have a generalized throwable object, then even if the player throws their gun and loses it, if there's like random rubble around, they can just grab a rock and just throw it at the enemy. So what's the penultimate aim for it? Do you have any idea in mind? Like, what do you mean in idea in mind? Like, for the overall game, or for a specific mechanic? And then Adam Bomb in YouTube chat said, I can't wait to see where this game goes. Thanks. Having a lot of fun developing it, so we'll see. Like, wave-based game, level-based? Oh yeah, so my basic plan is it's gonna be a level-based game. If you've ever played, it's called Katana Zero, that's what it is, where it's like different levels and there's like kind of an overarching story. I want my game to be a lot sillier than that, but I want to maintain like the fast-paced essence of that game and also the level-based aspect. Because I think that really works. Then I want to add, basically change all of the mechanics, but I'm keeping that part. Okay. Now we can throw guns into walls and also have guns bounce. And they go on the ground. Perfect. So, Mega Man-ish? Kinda, yeah. Not really the Mega Man design philosophy, but it is level-based. Although, Mega Man usually has, like, at the end of areas, like, a boss. I don't know if I'm gonna have that. I definitely want bosses, but I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna structure the overarching game, but we'll see. Happy holidays to you too, Pasty. Just so everyone's aware, there are two chats. There's YouTube and Twitch chat. So if I sound like I'm reading something that is not in either one of your chats, I'm reading the other one. I'm not just talking to myself. As much as I do that. Okay, so let's try to completely destroy this pistol throw script, and then make a generalized throwable object script. Okay. What can I salvage? I'm gonna need these. I need this. You're looking at both. It's funky. Okay, for everyone who's not, screw it. I'm not talking to myself. Okay, so this is fine. I need this. I think I need everything here. Basically, the only thing that is specific to the pistol is the can fire. So I think I need to extract this into a separate script. And then make a general throwable script. Let's create a folder. Throwables. Probably calls projectiles. Rename.
The Atom Bomb 09 just followed.
Thank you for the follow, the Atom Bomb. Saw you over in YouTube chat. Hey yo, we gaming. You guys are in both chats now. Get out of here. Okay, so it's gonna be a throwable object script. I hate that Unity, like, completely gets... I don't know if it's Visual Studio, I don't know if it's Unity. Because it reloads the domain, it just gets rid of all of my tabs. I need those, dang it. Okay. I can move this to projectile, and probably the projectile script. Come on. Oh, I also need to generalize the gun and wall, because if you throw a rock really hard at a wall, it's probably gonna stay in there, like really, really hard. If a gun's gonna stay in there, a rock's definitely gonna stay in there. Domain reloads due to asset changes, something that's been bugging me the past few days. I thought that you disabled domain reloads. Okay, so we need throwable. We need... Oh, come on. Unity, just let me do my thing. Did you know horses will eat meat if hungry enough? I did not know that. That's interesting. It's kind of scary. I'm just imagining a horse, like, chowing down. So will he... Humans will eat meat if they're hungry enough. The threshold is probably a little bit different,
_it_ Lesdwe redeemed random owl fact.
Okay, here we go. Alright. First random owl fact. Let me open up Paint. So, owls actually have really weird ears. Like, the way that their auditory system works is super different than humans. If I could draw, like, a... So we've got, like, owl beak, giant eyes. Bear with me, okay? We're calling this good. So, a lot of owls have face discs. And there are a few things that are very interesting about owl ears in specific. First of all, their ears are usually not actually centered. So, like, a human ears, like, exact parallel line. Owl ears are actually, like, a little bit offset. It's at a diagonal. And the reason that they do that is because they can pinpoint specifically where audio is coming from. So, if something's directly in front of you or behind you, it's gonna well, because of our ears, they're gonna sound a little bit different. If something's like directly above or below, it's kind of hard to tell. But because of the asymmetry, they can just move their head around and they can pinpoint the exact location of the sound, which is really good for hunting. Another fun fact, bonus fun fact, we actually think that owls can see what they hear. Like, they might have, like, a little, like, dot or something, because their ears are actually connected to the ocular part of their brain. So, we don't exactly know, because we can't hear into an owl's mind, but we're pretty sure that they can see or have some, like, visual element to whatever they're hearing. Okay, like, clear that. Yeah, owls are crazy, man. Like, actually, they have a heads-up display. Maybe. We don't know for sure. It's entirely possible. Okay. Mark is completed. Alright, first owl fact down. I think that I changed the owl facts to be... Wait, let me edit this reward real quick. I think that I made it, like, super long. The cooldown on it. I did. Let's do, like, 10 minutes. Alright, there we go. It still may be super long. That's okay. 2 for the price of 1. Well, a lot of owl facts, they're very related to each other. Okay. Also, congrats on getting affiliate. Yeah, thanks! It's all because you guys, okay? I can't follow 50 times. I don't watch the stream. It's a community achievement. And now we get channel points. Honestly, that's the main thing that I was excited about. The reason I knew the horse thing is because I've seen it at my grandparents' farm. A horse ate like 3 chicks. Dude. Horses are metal. I never knew that they could do that. That's so weird. Alright. Let's copy everything over. I don't need either of these. I don't need that. Okay. What? For some reason, chicken... Oh. You misspelled nuggets, and it thought that you were saying something else. That's so silly. Good one, Twitch. Good one. Yeah, typo. Don't be sorry. It's very silly. Was this in system? Yeah, it was just in system base. Using system. Come on. Do I even need these if I'm declare that I'm using system? I don't think I do. The system should encapsulate those. Alright, that works. Okay. So we got rid of the campfire. We need to get rid of this pool. Keep that. We can keep that. Keep that. I'm gonna actually move this down here. Then I want to label things. I don't actually think I can just hide this in inspector. Yeah. To hide in inspector? Is that what? Yeah. I'm gonna put this at the bottom then. And then I want a header here. It's just for organization. So let's get like object assignment. Object assignment. And then this is going to be the raycast stuff. Wall checks. I'm very OCD about the way I organize my scripts for some reason. Okay. What's the problem? Come on. Oh, oops. Okay, I don't need that. It's good to organize scripts. Yeah. Let me show you an absolute monster of a script. This is still... So this is my first go at the player script. Look at this. Look at this absolute disaster. The variables don't end until line 73. Oh boy. This was an absolute disaster to work with after a little bit. There are random things commented out. It's so bad. Yeah. It was not fantastic. Game dev, absolutely. Okay. So, if I just attach this to a script and then assign all the proper things, it should work. I think. But the real question is, how am I going to use the pistol fire script still? Because I need to get this. So I need to get has bounced. Don't think I need any of this anymore. Nope. Okay. Don't think I need... Do I need any of this? If I get rid of it, is it going to be okay? Yes, we're all good there. Okay, so that means I don't need any of that. I don't need... Oop. Needed one of those. Yeah, I need that. Don't need these. And I need the bullet prefab. I think that's it. Nope. Need the fire position. Okay. And the pivot. Do I? Actually? Yes, I do. Okay. Now we're good. Now I just need a way to get the has bounced. Because I don't want it to fire... Oh, set has bounced true. How could I format this? So if I just run this, how bad is this going to break? Let's put the throwable object on this. Whoop, there we go. Like 0.5, like 0.1, layer mask, player, ground object, right there, and then the prefab, and our prefabs, pistol and wall. Okay. Okay, so it still pretty much works. Wait, does this actually just totally work? No. It's still firing if we're in the wall. Okay, so how do I stop that? So if we stick... Where's can stick? The bouncing's still working, right? Should be. No. Hmm. Okay. So I think I'm gonna set a private pool in here to interact with other scripts. So it's gonna be should bounce is gonna equal false. And then we're gonna have two functions. So we're gonna have public void set should bounce. Should bounce. And then I'm gonna take in a bool underscore should bounce, and we're going to have a public get has bounced, and this is just going to return has bounced. Should bounce equals underscore should bounce. Perfect. So if should bounce and set should bounce equal to false, so we don't bounce again. And then otherwise, you can do all of this stuff. So this way we should bounce once if we set this to true. So in the start here, I'm going to need to get a private throwable object. Could I have this instead? What would this do? Because it's inheriting from throwable object, but it's not going to interact with our throwable objects on the same object, is it? I just said object like 10 times. We should have access to all of these things. I actually have no idea how inheritance works. I need to just not for the moment. Okay. So if we can do that, but I also need to get a private, should put this below this. We need a reference to the throwable object script. Inheritance is a hoax propagated by big tech. I don't know about that. And I don't know how it works. So I'll take your word for it. For the moment. It needs to be unawake. We need to get... Yeah, so we're going to get the component. The component throwable object. Okay. And then immediately after getting it, we need to set should bounce to true if we can fire. But that's set right there. So we're gonna chain it. This is possibly really jank. Because I don't actually know how throwing currently interacts with player aim script. No inheritance is a hoax propagated by Waluigi. Big Waluigi. I don't know if I've ever heard of him before. Okay. Where's our throw? So pistol script dot throw pistol. Ah, so it offloads it to the pistol script. That makes sense, actually. So we gotta go to gun, pistol, throw pistol, and it... Okay, so it sets the projectile velocity in the correct direction, and then it sets the throw pistol fire to can fire. Should bounce equals can fire. So if we can fire, then it should bounce, and if we can't fire, then it shouldn't bounce, and it should just stick into the wall. That should work. Let me just dot my I's and cross my T's real quick, and then we need to get has bounced. Actually, don't even think I ever need to get has bounced. That should be fine. Because it's going to set it to true. So it'll bounce once, and then it'll set it to false when it bounces. Okay, that's not right. That's definitely not right. Okay. Problem. We're not setting has bounced to true when we bounce. So this isn't working properly, and instead it's sticking the player into the ground when they're moving super slow, which is causing problems. Okay, now we're setting has bounced. So now it should work. It totally does. That's awesome. Okay. I'm very happy with this. We throw it at the ground. Yeah, no, we're good. Perfect. But it still mostly works. No, it does work. Perfect. Pokemon should never have went 3D. That's kind of a controversial opinion. Why not? Why not? Sometimes they make cool animations. And other times they reuse the same animation for 5 games. And it looks kind of okay by the end. Okay. So that's... We should just be able to have any throwable object now. So if I were to create... Let's go over here. Let's create like a... Is there just a triangle? How did I make this triangle? Yes. Okay. Throwable triangle. And we're gonna make this a little bit smaller, so like 0.5, 0.5. We're gonna add the throwable object script. And we're gonna add the projectile script. And let's say this is very heavy, so the projectile force is gonna be like 15. What did I actually set these values to? I'm just gonna copy component, and I'm gonna paste the component values. The sprites had much more life to them. Look at freaking Typhlosion. I cannot say that correctly. Typhlosion? It looks bad, and some are worse. Yeah. A lot of Pokemon look like they have no thoughts behind their eyes. In Pokemon's defense, a lot of animals look like they have no life behind their eyes. You ever seen a cat just staring out at absolutely nothing? Just staring and staring and staring. There is no thought, absolutely no thought in a lot of animals' eyes. Okay, throwable object. Let's copy this. Paste component values, perfect. Do I want like a throwable? We'll set it to player for right now. That's fine. Layer, player. Then I also need a pickup. To add throwable pickup. We're gonna tag it with the throwable pickup. We also need to add a rigid body. So it's continuous. Freeze the rotation. Let's not freeze the rotation, actually. Is there a triangle collider? I didn't think so. There's a polygon collider, which fits it perfectly. Okay. We have throw gun material. And the areas you explore are lazily pasted together. The wild areas have less depth in the newer games than in the sprite games. And lastly, it doesn't have the same feel to it. I feel like that's more of a, like, production problem than a specifically 3D problem. Like, I feel like you can have all of those problems in 2D. Okay, so this needs to be a throwable triangle. Not the pickup. This needs to be untagged, and then I need to make a separate object for the pickup. You can, but none of the sprite-based games had that issue. I'm gonna be honest, I have not played a whole lot of Pokemon. So, I am not exactly sure how accurate all that is, but I've definitely heard a lot of people complain about the newer games being kind of lifeless, and they want to go back to the old games. Okay, so here's the player mask, that's good. Polygon collider. Projectile force like 15, max lifetime, let's go like 10's fine. Okay, lifetime after hit, 2, that's good. That should be fine, but we are gonna have the problem that the player aim script does not currently work with anything but the gun. The best Pokemon games were Black and White 2. I have heard that the Black and White games are really good, and I tried to get them, but they are so expensive. Oh my goodness. Like, Pokemon Black and White, like the original, and I don't know how much 2 is. They can go for like $150. That's bonkers. That's absolutely bonkers. Yeah, I need to completely change the way I'm doing this. Because I have it completely working for the pistol, but if I want to generalize it to like all throwables, I need to just change this. Because right now the player can only hold a gun. If I go right here, this is the gun holder. You can only hold a gun. Okay. I think we're gonna add in the gun holder, we're gonna create an empty. Like, let's just make a square, and then this is going to be the throwable in hand. Already in this pistol in hand. I had my coffee up until I went to the hospital in October. The dog ate my coffee and the DS? Oh man! Sorry to hear that. I hope everything's alright now. Like health-wise and stuff. What is your problem? This is fine. Why are you erroring? Appendicitis. Doing a frig ton better. Good. Yeah, I know quite a few people that got appendicitis. It's really dangerous. It is really dangerous. If not treated, like, immediately. If you ever have a blanket pain in your lower abdomen, push on the right side. If it feels like stabbing, go to the hospital. It's good to know. It's a good tip. I'll keep that in mind. Why is this Eric? I don't know why it's having such a problem with this. Sprite name. This is fine. What do you mean you're not in the correct format? There's no way that this can be the problem. Oh, yes it can. Because it doesn't have... So in my art, the end of all of my animations are called... They have a number at the end of them. So this is like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is not. This is just a triangle. Dangerous if not treated right away can kill you. Yeah, coding's fun. Coding is fun. Do you have any projects you're working on? Okay. I think I'm just gonna make an ace spread thing. Trying to learn basic stuff. I want to try and make a game myself one day. Why does it have to be one day? Just do it. Ooh, don't need this. Where's my game dev stuff? There we go. 3D action platformer. This one, wall sprites, sure. How big is this? 16 by 16. There's no reason to not make a game right now. Start your project. Doesn't have to be big. Just make a small game. Open up a game engine. Make a box move. Open up, download Unity, download Godot, download Game Maker. Make a box move. And after you make a box move, you can move on to whatever you want to do. But making that box move is honestly the hardest part. For the first time, stuff is hard. It's just not right. I'm too preoccupied with work. I get tired and can't do anything after work. It's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's add one more at the bottom. I try on my off days. Yeah. I mean, work can be tiring and stuff, but if you even have like 5 minutes that you think you can do it, I would implore you to just try. Just try it. It's hard. Or join a game jam. Game jams are fantastic for learning. Okay, this is fine. We're just gonna... We're just throwing together some real quick. just want to test to see if this actually works, and then we can, in future, make proper objects. Oh, come on. Okay. What is this at? Oh, it's at like saying no! Real Gear Rising is so good. I got a lot of enjoyment out of that game. It is absolutely bonkers crazy. I have absolutely no idea what was going through anyone that was making that game's head, but I'm very glad it was going through, okay? Fantastic game. I have no idea how that got made. I don't know how it got greenlit. I'm just imagining, like, Hideo Kojima just walks to the boardroom. Okay. You know America, right? No. Just think about it. What if the senator from Ohio was a giant buff guy that was invincible? And then everyone got up and clapped. And I don't see how that could have gone any other way, to be honest. That works. Okay. Let's export. I want to export just the sprite. Nope. I just want the selected frames. Just this. Come on. I don't want a GIF. You guys say a GIF or GIF? There is a correct answer. Okay. Triangle. Test. Throwable. Okay, export sprite sheet. We're gonna do by rows. Where is it? Where's the test throwable? Also only want these. Triangle. Test. Throwable. Just do the selected layers. Come on. Select everything that I need. File, export, export to sprite sheet. Selected layers. Not selected layers. What? Selected frames. Can I please? I have to select all of them individually. Come on. Okay. Selected frames. Output file. Sprite sheet. Okay. No need to get all that in here. Come on, where are you? Alright. Wait. Where'd it go? There's this, but where's the normal one? Come on, where'd you go? File export as to be a PNG. Are you there? Nope. Come on. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't exporting. It wasn't even like giving me an error or anything. It was just like, nope, not there. Okay, let's format these. We need 32. Cancel. And okay. Now this is a single and this is multiple. Let's open the editor, slice this by cell size 16 by 16. Perfect. I'm gonna set the sprite to this. Oh, that's so small. .5. Okay. Now I gotta change the polygon. That's roughly correct. Polygon. True. That, oh my goodness, that'd be such a good name for a game. You used to have like a low poly run and gun. Polygon. I don't know if anyone would get it though. I feel like you'd have to be in game dev or artist in general. I don't know, I'm so not connected. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say polygon outside of like art and game dev. What is your problem? Wait, no, this needs to be... I need to make an animation. So I need to add an animator. Animator. We're going to create a new animation controller. This is going to be the triangle throwable triangle. Perfect. Player throws the gun straight up, then throws a rock at the gun. Currently nothing. What I think should probably happen is if they throw a rock at the gun, then they should probably collide in midair. That'd be interesting. Thank you for that. I'm gonna try that. We'll see. But I'll be right back. I need to run to the bathroom, so I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Okay. I am back. Pause the timer. There we go. I hate the way this looks. Let's just make sure that it works, and then I'm gonna actually make, I don't know, what other throwable object should we have? I guess a rock. Let's make a rock. Yeah, that works. Because right now this looks like garbage. This looks like garbage. Okay, so we have our throwable triangle. Where are you? Nope. Throwable triangle. Egg? Could make an egg.
Screw underscore it underscore list we redeemed random alfact.
Okay. Here's your random alfact. So, owl feet, typically, they're like this, right? It's like a foot of an owl that has like 4 little prongs, 3 forward and 1 back. This is how most birds are. Something that is interesting about owl feet is that they actually have a tendon right here that allows them to move this down and this over. So they can very easily, like without straining themselves or stretching. So like if I try to stretch my fingers like this, I can only go this far. But what they can do is they can actually put their feet into an X formation. Like that. Which is super good for carrying prey, or carrying anything really. Because instead of just having this one in the back to support it, now they have 2. They have 2 forward, so it's more even. Yeah, owls are awesome. I love owls. Alright, time to mess with the Unity animation system again. Ugh. Okay. Throwable. There we go. Let's take the animation. We need to... Whoa, come on. Let me move this. Please. Why not? Okay. Just going to call this... I'm going to make it a rock. So let's call it rock throw animation. Or throw rock. Throw rock? Yeah, it's fine. That works. There we go. Okay. I want to change the sprite. And we want it to start at this one, and then every second frame. Go up to my art. I'm gonna drop in the next one. Like there, and right there. Right there, and right there. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames. So it automatically goes to that. That's good. We know a way to pick this up, but we're going to deal with that later. But now if we spawn it, then it should just be looping this. Okay, that's not right. Yeah, it's super not right. It's because I have these. Oops. Okay. Prefabs. We need to drag this into prefabs. And we want an equivalent to the ground pistol. What we actually need is like a ground triangle. So we're gonna create a empty, and this is going to be ground triangle. We're gonna add a sprite renderer, which is going to have the basic triangle one. This needs a rigid body. And then proceed to add a collider to this, because it currently does not have one. So let's add a polygon collider. That's not quite right. Oh no. How do I get rid of this? I need to get rid of this. Points, paths. Okay. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6. Move these around to roughly the correct positions. Alright. Is there anything else the ground pistol has that I need to emulate? No. Okay. So now we can drag the ground triangle into here. I need to rename this from the pistol and wall prefab to the in-wall prefab. Where are ya? Okay. Does not seem to have renamed. Why not? What? I rename you, I save it. Does not reload. What? Oh, that's the problem. Oops. Alright, let's copy this over. I forgot to use the rename feature. The rename feature is so nice. But half the time I forget to do it. I seem to, like, nail it in. Okay. Okay, so it does set the ground object false. That's good. Now I need an in-wall object. So let's create that. It's going to be sprites. In triangle throwable, or in-wall triangle, let's call it that. In-wall triangle. How do I have the in-wall gun set up? Like that. Okay. So we need the in-wall script. It's called pistol in-wall. Should probably also rename that. Okay. Total lifetime, 2's fine, and let's set it to like 0.3 like it is. Well, it probably needs to be a little bit more. We have 7 sprites. Animations, no part. There we go. Just drag you in. Perfect. So with the in-wall triangle, we gotta make a prefab out of that. And also, we'll just set it to that. We have to make it the correct size. Now I can delete it. Okay. Now the in-wall prefab, we're going to drag in there. And I actually need this to not be a polygon collider, but instead this needs to be a circle collider. And then everything should work. So we're going to make this a little bit smaller, like that works. Yeah. There. And now I need a pickup. I think I already have a pickup manager script here. I do. Okay. Okay. We're going to create a sprite. It's going to be triangle pickup. This is in the pickups layer. And then I need to set the correct sprite. We need to go to polygon collider. I'm going to copy from this. Copy component. And now we're going to paste component values. And then we need the same thing. So what is, oh, it's just a circle? That's fine, okay. Now we need an empty, which is the pick up trigger. We're going to add a circle collider on this. Make that a little bit smaller. Make this the correct size. Unpause my music. There we go. Okay. YouTube, for some reason, always thinks that you're idle. It's just so you're not interacting with the site. So it pauses your music. It's very annoying. Okay. This needs to be the throw gun material. Let's apply to all those. Then I need a rigid body. We're gonna make this continuous. Give throw gun. This is a trigger. It doesn't need that. And throwable pickup. Okay. Now I need to go into the pickup manager script. Where are you? Else if tag equals throwable pickup, then we need to give the player the throwable. Give player throwable. Don't think we have set up yet. So we have this. Put that in the player's hand. I need to manage a lot of things, so I need to check if the player has something in their hand. Because if they have something in their hand, let's say they have like the gun, then I don't want to put a different object in their hand. So I need to check if they have a gun or a throwable. And if they do, don't pick up the object. Because I'm doing the same thing with this. So if they don't have a pistol, which is in the pistol script, I think I might need to make another script. This is just for aiming. It's gonna be the object folder. Holding manager. Okay. So this script is going to have a bool which is has or is holding. Can equal to true initially. I should probably just set this. Like this to false. Then we're gonna have a public void, which is going to be set is holding and a public bool, or yeah, public bool get is holding. And we just need to return is holding. Here we need a bool. That's the value we're gonna set is holding to. Is holding equals underscore is holding. And the player, the pistol script, we're going to set, first of all we need to get the holding manager. So private holding manager script. No, this needs to be get component in children. Wait, no, in parents? You just transformed up parent. Because yeah, this is where the pistol script is, so it's just directly above that. So it's gonna be transform dot parent dot get component. Okay. Okay. So we get the component, and then we need to immediately set it to what this is. So we want to set holding manager script dot set is holding to has pistol. And then whenever we get rid of the pistol, then we also want to set is holding to false. It's going to be holding manager script dot is holding false. Should be correct. You make this look easy. It is not. Let me tell you. I've been making games for roughly 8 years now, so that is where this came from. But anyone can get, like, anyone can do this. Making games is not, like, impossibly hard. It's hard. It's gonna be hard, even for your first game. But anyone can make a game. It's one of the great things about games. What have you made? Oh, I don't have a link to my itch here. If you go to my channel page, you can actually look at it. There should be a link in my about to my itch.io. It's not all my games, it's just the ones that, I think it's like from 5 years back. Okay, so we have the pistol. We're setting it. And now I need to do the same thing for throwable hand. So I need a script for this. So player, let's do throwable in hand. Sure. I'm gonna have to rename all these scripts. I can already tell this is getting a little bit unwieldy. The organization freak in me is getting mad. Okay. So we need to do what we were doing in the pistol script, but over here. Don't need this. I do need that. We're just gonna copy the pistol script. And then I'll get the things I don't need. It's gonna be most of it. Okay. Don't need that. Getting his pistol, no! Don't need these, maybe? I don't need that, definitely. I might want to reference if we have an object. As object. Oh, this is why we rename things. There we go. The rename function. I don't need that. Do need this. The way that I'm doing it right now, I'm gonna have to set, like, I'm gonna have to create a new variable for every single throwable object I want. Which is gonna get really, not exactly complicated, but unwieldy pretty quick. What I think I might do is make an ID system. So that would also be kind of bad. I feel like an ID system is probably the only way I can do it. the only way I can think of, because that way I can have a table that has, like, I could create an object and then have a list of those objects. Oh, those objects. It can be like a throwable object list. And then I can just line out like the sprite and I think that maybe and the object. I think I actually just need the object. What do I need? What does the pistol script use? I think it literally just needs the object, so I can just create a list of objects. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. It can be an array. That'd be actually fine. Call this throwable objects prefabs. Ooh, but then how am I gonna actually figure out which object it is in that list? When I pick it up, what I'm gonna have to do is have an ID in the pickup script that corresponds with this. Or, alternatively, I could just have an object, and then this is set to the reference. This seems complicated. That's okay. Oh. Where's my pickup script? Is it in gun? Projectiles? Where are you? I don't have a pickup script. I need to make a pickup script. Okay. I don't even know where I would put that. I'm just gonna not put it anywhere for the moment. Pickup. Okay. Why did you error? Yol, I forgot to use the rename feature. Hits me every time. Okay. So, when we pick up something, so I need to access the pickup manager real quick. Unity, come on. Pickup manager. Okay, so when I pick something up, I need it to tell the object holder, the holding manager, to start holding something. Okay, so this is on the player script, so I can get a component in children. Don't think I need to get this anymore. So we're just gonna get rid of that. And instead, get the holding manager. Okay. We're going to destroy the game object. We want to do that here too. But we want to access the holding manager script. We need to actually set that real quick. We need to get component. Oh, equals get component in children. Holding. If I can type. Goodness gracious. I can't type. It's not possible. Okay. I need to access the holding manager real quick. We need to set is holding. I'm referencing this 4 times. public pool pickup or hold pickup. Hold pickup. I don't want it to be a pool, I want it to be a void. And then I need int ID. Yeah, item ID. We're gonna have an if statement. Dot. Pick up. Hold. I didn't even spell that right. Come on, man. Okay. There we go. Okay, so if it equals 0, if item ID equals 0, then that's the pistol. If it doesn't equal 0, then we need to send it over the throwable and hand script. Let's just fix the pistol for the moment, and then we'll deal with that. Hold pickup. Okay. So in holding manager, I need a reference to the pistol script. Can be pistol script, and then also the throwable in hand script. Throwable in hand. This is going to be throw in hand script. I need a start function. The pistol script. Let me look. Pulling managers on this, I need to get 2 objects in the children. Or 2 components. So it's going to be get component in children. Pistol. And then same thing for the throwable one. Throw in hand. Okay. Then we need to reset. Dot. Reset pistol. Which this will give the pistol back and also give it ammo. And then otherwise, we need to set up the functionality here. Okay, so this creates the object. This fires the projectile. So when you throw it, this will actually give it force. And then if we start with an object... Wait, no, I do not want this to be true. I want this to be false. So we're going to set this initially to false. Is even a set is holding? Should probably just not do this actually. That's gonna cause problems. Because initially we are holding something. We're holding the pistol. So otherwise I need to get the ID. This is going to be throw object, and then we want to reference this. We need the rotation vector. Wait, no, this is for throwing it. We'll deal with that later. Right now, we need to set the object. Set object in hand. And we're going to need the ID, so the item ID. And we're going to want to send this to this script -1, because this is going to start at 0. Wait, no. I'm not doing that. I don't need the list anymore. I just get the list out of my mind. We're not doing the list. It's useless. Which means I need to pass in the object in the pickup manager. This system is needlessly complicated. Okay. I don't need the item ID. What I need is the object. So we're just going to reset the gun. Public void hold gun. Perfect, problem solved. Okay, I don't need the item ID. What I need is the game object. This is gonna be the throwable prefab. Or throwable in hand prefab. And we need to send that over to the throwable in hand script. Game object. Okay. Equals underscore throwable object prefab. We're just gonna pass this around. So that way we'll throw this. Okay. So this begs the question, what's even the point of this script? Because it's just passing things. I'm gonna deal with it later, if I really have problems with it. Okay. So we set the object. Throwing it here. But I need to actually set the object. So, throw in hand script dot set in hand object throwable in hand prefab. Now I need to get a script. So I need to pull dot get the pickup script, which this is going to have a game object, which is the in hand prefab. And we're gonna have a public oh wait, no, game object. Get in hand prefab. And then we're gonna return. And now we're gonna get the component in the call. And I need the pickup script. Dot get in hand object. Get in hand prefab. I need to pass that into the holding manager script. Dot set is holding? No, what did I name it? Pickup? Hold pickup. Yes. Now, this whole chain should be closed. We should be good. That's not true. I need to deal with the player aim script. Because right now, if we're holding a pistol, that's fine. But if we're holding anything else, we're gonna have some problems. Okay. Private pool has... I don't want to just has pistol. Though I could. No, let's not. What are the references to this? Are they all in the pistol script? No. Okay. Let's just get rid of all of them real quick. Truly don't think I need this anymore. I don't even think I need this entire function. Nope. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the pickup manager. What in the world? Oh, okay. Don't need the holding manager. Can you get rid of that entirely? We're just gonna do pistol script dot reset pistol. And then otherwise, going to set the object in hand to that. And now we can just get rid of this. Entirely. It shouldn't exist. Holding manager, that's what I called it. We're gonna cause a bunch of errors, and then we'll fix them. Alright, that's error number 1. That's error number 2. And then should be one more in the throwable hand script. Perfect. Okay, so now we have the pickup manager referencing those directly, these two. So it'll set the object in the hand, which sets has object to true. And then throwing it sets it to false. Perfect. I think I also need to actually instantiate this. We're going to instantiate the throwable object. And then it's going to be this. So we're instantiating the object. I should really actually set this to the instantiation of the object. Or the instance, sorry. Let's rename this. From prefab to instance. Okay. Now, instead of instantiating this, what we actually need to do is create a throwable object for the hand. Why am I making the system so complicated? Okay. Because this way I'm gonna need an object for the when it's in the hand, when it's being thrown, when it goes into a wall, and then when it doesn't. Which I think I actually have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have that for the pistol. Do I really want that? Can't think of a better way. So, this is what we're gonna do. I could use a state machine? No, let's just do it this way. I can always change it later. Okay. Cover throwable. Have this. Now I just need to make an in-hand object. This is the pickup. And add the pickup script. Pickup. And then the in-hand prefab. I have not made yet, so I need to make that. Let's go to this trigger. All this needs to be is it just needs to be a sprite with script. So we're going to call this triangle in hand. Okay. The order in layer. What is the gun in hand? 1. Oh wait, I have throwable in hand. Okay. So we actually done the pickup. Two things. First of all, we're not going to get this component. We need to get it from the parent. Dot transform dot parent. Okay. So after we get the... Just close some paint. Okay. Don't save. I don't need it. Okay, so we get the parent. I'm getting lost in the sauce. In the pickup script, I need a reference not only to the game object. I actually don't need a reference to the game object. That's not what I need. I need a reference to the game object that we're going to throw, and then also... Oh, I need to completely redo this. Okay. I don't need to instantiate this. This is a prefab. Throwable object. Prefab. I'm going to set this to underscore throwable object prefab. And then I also need to set the sprite. So a private sprite renderer. We're going to get our sprite renderer. And we need to set the sprite renderer to a sprite here. So it'll be in hand sprite. I need to put that to the pickup. Scripts, where are you? There we go. Okay. I also need public sprite. Get in hand sprite. And we're just gonna return the sprite. We just need to set the sprite render in here to the in-hand sprite. Then when we throw it, we need to set it to the empty sprite. There we go. No way, I need to set the sprite renderer dot sprite. Pull the empty sprite. And then I have just a blank 16 by 16 texture that we're gonna throw into there. We're going to get the pickup script, so pickup script. And we're gonna toss that into there. Pickup script dot get in hand sprite. And now we just have to set everything up in Unity. And also rename this. This is not the in-hand prefab. This is the throwable prefab. And I forgot to use the rename feature. Dang it! Come on. Throwable. Okay, so the throwable prefab, and that's going to be right here, and then the sprite, it's going to be that. I'm just going to set this to blank. I also need to set the empty sprite to the blank. Okay. Wait a minute. I also need to check in the pistol script if we have a pistol. Because if we do have a pistol, then I don't want to give the player another pistol. I need to do the same thing here for the throwable object. It's going to be throwable hand script dot get has object. So if we don't have an object, then we want to give the player an object. And also make sure that the player does not already have a gun. So what we actually need to do is make sure that we do not have an object or a pistol. And then we can do all this stuff. Then we can give the player either an object or a pistol. But if they have an object, we shouldn't give them a pistol because they're already holding something. And if they have a pistol, we shouldn't give them an object because they're already holding a pistol. Okay. We haven't even thrown the object yet. Work it up to that. I think the worst part of programming the system is I actually can't test each of, like, I can't unit test it. I just have to basically leap of faith the whole thing. I mean, I guess I could with, like, print functions, but I can test it, actually. Wait. Did I actually? Yes. Okay. Let's drop this into there. Now what should happen, I'm gonna throw both these guns. So there we go. Throw the guns. Shoot. In-wall prefab has not been assigned. That's in the throwable object script. Did I not? I did not. Okay. What's specifically the problem? Wait, what? In-wall prefab. It's right here. Unity, it's literally right here. You just gotta look a little bit. Come on. Variable in-wall prefab of the throwable object has not been assigned. What are you on about? It's right here. It's literally right here. If I reassign it, are you good? Is it happy? Is it okay? Yep. What? Oh. Oh. That's the problem. It's the pistol script. It's because I renamed it. There we go. Okay. So now if we throw the gun into the wall. Goes in. Okay, everything is as it should be. This does not work. Dang it. Why not? Alright. Now it's time to use a bunch of print statements. Oh, game dev. Okay. Print. Collided with throwable pickup trigger. Now we should see Okay, well that's the problem. It immediately breaks. That is because this is on the pickups layer, which the player cannot collide with. Okay, it's in the hand. That's awesome. That's really good. Oh yeah, we can't throw it and we're punching because of the player aim script. We didn't set that up. Everything up until throwing it works. We know that. So now I just need to go into the player aim script. And I have access to the pistol script, right? Yeah. Okay. I also need the throwable in hand script. It can be the throwable in hand script. Now we're gonna get that here. Okay. Where am I doing this? Fire input. So. If pistol script get has pistol, I can just get rid of this. I'm gonna do else. We're gonna drop this into here. Oh yeah, don't need that. Now I need an else if. Throwable in hand script dot get as object. So if we have an object, then we want to throw that object. If we have a pistol, then we want to either fire the pistol or throw that pistol. And then I also need to do that over here. Else if. We need to throw it. So it'd just be throw object. Throw hand script dot throw object. I need to get this. Okay, barring any major disasters, this should work. First, just test. Okay, throwing the gun still works. Perfectly. Okay, that's a major disaster. What? Why is this disabled? What? What am I disabling that? Because it's enabled initially, and it's here. If I enable it, it exists for a moment, and then the in-wall triangle happens. Why is it getting disabled? That's so weird. It's a throw object. Now throwable in hand. Okay. That's all good. Okay, this is fine. This can't be setting it. That can't be the problem. It's creating the object. It has to be the throwable object. Ground object dot set active. if I just get rid of these set actives. Wait, did I set the ground sprite to itself? That would be kind of silly. Yep. Dang it. That was the problem. That did save, right? Yep. Okay, I can get rid of these. Okay. Pickup's there. Okay, it's heavy. Should be good. It works! It works! I kinda can't believe that works. I'm very happy with that. Let's keep testing it. It totally works! Oh man, that's awesome, wait. Change the mass on this to like 2. I also want to be able to spawn these. It's like way slower because it's heavier, but you can throw it. And if I set it to the value that I set for the gun, then it should behave exactly like the throw gun. Boop. It's awesome. Okay. And now I need to add the debugger. Where's the debugger script? Scripts. Debugger. Pickup spawning. And public key code. Random throwable spawn key. And then I want public game objects. It's going to be the throwables. Else, if we want to do basically the exact same thing here. Not the pistol spawn key, but instead the random throwable spawn key. Then we want to instantiate a random thing from the throwables, so throwables. I want random dot range inclusive. Then exclusive. Okay, so we want the length. So we want throwables dot length. Currently we only have one throwable, but this should work when we have more. Oh, wait, debugger's up here. Alright. Set this to equals. I set it to minus. Where are you? Don't want keypad. Let's do equals. Where are you? There we go. Gonna have 1. Then in there, we're going to have our triangle pickup. So, prefabs. This is the pickup? Yep. Come on. Triangle pickup. Now, if I do minus, I should be able to spawn a bunch of guns. I can spawn a bunch of triangles. What? Okay, we're gonna restart Unity. It's that time again, folks. Any moment, come on. Okay. Did I cause a problem? Or was that Unity being weird? Okay. It's not working. Why not? This works fine. Replace keeper. I want to set all of the overrides. Overrides, apply all. I think that was the problem. I think I had some overrides that were making it work. That's not right. That's super not right. Okay. This should be vetting this, but it's not. I'm gonna set this to public actually, just for debug purposes. And I'll be able to see whether we have a gun or an object. So I have a pistol. That does eat that. Why? Why do you eat that? We're just eating it. We just grab and shove it in our mouths and it goes away forever. It shouldn't. I don't understand. Oh. That should be an and. Because it was checking if we didn't have a throwable object or we didn't have a gun, then we could pick things up. There we go. It totally works. That's awesome. Okay. We generalized the throwing objects. I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy. Now we generalize the pickup manager too? That's awesome. Okay. Am I really never using this? No, I'm never using this. Okay. Next up is the Unity particle system, which I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know how to use. So we're going to look at the documentation. Manual. Particle system. This is not a lot of information. Okay, here's where all of it is. Just mess with stuff. Okay. Is it an object? Or is it a component? Component. Okay. A particle system. Should probably make an empty fire particles. Because I want it to come out of here. The gun. There we go. A barrel. Come on. Come on. That's like roughly correct. Go 9.5. 0.095. And let's go like 16. 15. That's correct, roughly. Okay, let's do particle system. Okay, that looks horrible. Where's the color? Nope. What's the texture then? Why is it this horrid color? Render. Stretch billboard, horizontal billboard. There's no 2D particle system, right? It's just this. It's a Unity asset store. You have to be able to do particle effects at 2D, right? It can either be a mesh or a sprite. Okay, if it can either be a sprite or a mesh, then why is my only option mesh? Wait. Okay, this works. Make the particle size like way smaller, like 0, 1. Okay. Now we're kind of just emitting all over the place, but we want it to be in a cone. I don't like how far they're spawning. Wait, why did it stop? I have no idea to use this thing. Resimulate. Play. Okay. Duration to be like 0.1. (2D physics, simulation space, sure. What in the world? Dude. Wait. Okay. We have it going in one direction. Good, good. Okay. I don't really want to commit anything like that. Why is it so far away? Oh, okay. Okay. And can I change this over time? Velocity over lifetime. Sure. Let's do from like... What? This stuff is so complicated. I think I need to make the particles a bit bigger. What? Color over lifetime. That might be easier to figure out. Yes, I can deal with this. Okay. That works. And now, if I play it... Perfect. Now, it's not exactly right, but... Probably be... more accurately, like... Something like that. Step. Play. Okay. They're never reaching the white. Why not? Oh, what? Okay, let's do something like this. Dude, who designed this? Why did they make it so unbelievably difficult? What the heck? What? But I can't even edit the curve. Let me edit the curve. I don't understand. How do I edit the curve? I'm double clicking, copy, paste. What? Okay. This is not what I want. It's happening way too fast. I want the velocity to get cut over time. Limit velocity over lifetime? Lifetime by limiter speed? By emitter speed? Let's go like 1 and 0. Okay, I'm gonna make these last for like a while. Just to see. Okay. I want their start speed to be way lower. We're gonna set this between like 2 and 3. Like 1, I feel like 0.25. And like 2. And we want the cone to be a little bit bigger. So here we're gonna set the arc to be... What? $25, I guess? What happens if I make this 100? That's how big it is? The angle is how big the particle system is. No. That doesn't make any sense. What? Who would do it this way? Why? Why is the arc from 0? What is wrong with this? This is so silly. What? Oh. Come on. That's the start size. But changing it does not do anything. What? Where do I change the size? Is that what's stopping it? No! What? Okay. Actually, what the start says to be like 0.5 and like 0.1. 4. Let's go like 0.1 and like 0.6. Is it going up? They shouldn't be going up. That's not what I want. I want the rotation. This is so wrong. I don't even know what a mission does. Oh, I need that. Okay. Okay, if I remove that... Hmm... Hmm... Okay. We have particle. But I don't like particle. See, it says curve here. Like, I can edit it like an animation curve, but I just can't. This is just a constant. Random between two constants. Zero 0.01 and like 0.05 or 0.01 and 0.05. I honestly don't know what this means. Okay. Is this the right way around? You know what? I am happy enough with that. I think for now we're just going to figure out how to trigger that and then call it good. I only want to emit for like... Can I please access this animation curve? Please. Please. Okay, only one. I still want to show the particles, but I only want to spawn them for a moment. I think I can do to fix that. Let's have the lifetime be high, and then let's have a max particles of like 10. It's lasting for longer. What? Okay. It's a bit much. Let's do like 100. does this mean? Start color is a gradient? Okay. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna figure out how to play this whenever we fire. So, where's the pistol script? Let's get a private particle system. We want to get that in children. Okay, particle system. What? Why is this a problem? Alright. Now we fire the pistol. We want to play the particle system. Unity will... Come on. Any millennia now. That's not right. Okay. First of all, these need to be moving way faster, so we're gonna go like 2 to 5. Let's go like 10 to 20, maybe. I want to simulate this in world space. And they do not need to go that long, or that far. Maybe a little bit faster than that. Maybe let's kill the lifetime a little bit faster. Okay. Now let's try it. Ah. Why is this not getting rotated with the pistol? What? Alright. Particle sys dot game object or dot transform dot Euler angles equals rotation vector. No. I need to convert from the rotation vector to a rotation. What do you got for me, Quaternion? Okay, I need the angle between the rotation vector. Or actually, between vector 2 dot right and the rotation vector normalized. What is your problem? Quaternion dot Euler angles. Yeah, I'm gonna slot that in there. What is your problem? Type float? This isn't a type float, this is a vector 2! Come on. Why does this think that it's a vector 2? Or it thinks that's a float. It's very clearly not. Okay, let's do new vector 2. Good evening. How are you doing, Professor Stevens? Dot normalized dot x vector dot normalized dot y. How are you still having this problem? What? Turns the angle. Oh, I'm so silly. I'm good, and you? I'm doing good. I am currently working on a 2D action platform. Let me show you what we have so far. Wait, it won't let me. This... One moment. New... I will show you in just a moment. I need to... set this. Should be 0. So 0, 0. We're gonna slot that in there. So we're currently working on
The Scripter Geek redeemed random owl fact.
I will get to that in a moment. So we can throw the gun, we can fire it, fires a bullet, we can throw it. We also have throwable objects. And then we can also throw the gun, and it'll fire a bullet in a random direction. We also have moving and jumping and stuff like that. Yeah. So, to the owl fact. Gray owls can actually hunt under the snow. So if there's a layer of snow and they see a rodent under it, looks pretty good. Inventive mechanic, thank you. So if they see a little rodent, or they hear a rodent under all the snow, they can still kill it. But how do they know where it is? Well, they have a couple of different things. So first of all, great grays have particularly fine feathers. So let me just draw an owl. So in their face disc, they have feathers here that allow sound to go to their ears, which owls especially great grays, they have very asynchronous or asymmetrical ears. So one's a little bit higher, one's a little bit lower. And this lets them pinpoint the location. So under the snow, it actually creates like a mirage effect. So if you look at something like a water's reflection, and you know how there's like a ripple effect, sounds through snow actually have a very similar thing. If you look at a spectrogram, or not a spectrogram, something that lets you visualize sound, maybe it's spectrogram. If you were to actually like visualize that in 3D space, it's kind of like that ripple wavy effect. But if they stay right above whatever prey they're going for, they can directly pinpoint it because these are asynchronous. So they can move their head a little bit to the right or a little bit to the left, and then move around a little bit, and then their brain processes all of that information and then basically gives them the location. It's very cool. So if you ever see like an owl like moving their head like this, or like moving around constantly, what they're probably doing is not actually looking, because they might be looking like in the same direction the entire time. They're trying to pinpoint that location with their ears. Like to unlearn this owl fact of a full refund? Nope. Mark is completed. We throw. There we go. But you can only ever fire one bullet per gun. You can also just throw objects. And what we just did is we should be setting the particle system rotation. Nope, still doesn't work. Dang it! If I just spawn a few guns. The particle system should be firing the particles in the direction of the gun, but it's currently not working. Why aren't you? Why aren't you working? I want the simulation space to be world. But we're having a problem to where the rotation is different. Set the angle. I think that's... No, the angle is how big the particle system is, because Unity sucks. It's the arc. Nope, not that either. It's not the radius. Is it the arc? No, it plays along this axis, or it goes along that. Then why isn't it working when I rotate? Rotating this particle system should rotate it. Oh, wait. One moment. Is the particle system childed to some other game object? No. I think the problem was that I wasn't actually
The
setting it.
Scripter Geek joined Parliament with a Tier 1 subscription.
Oh, dang. Thank you very much for the Tier 1 subscription. Descriptor key. I know you. God bless, mother. Thank you. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you a lot. I really appreciate that. Okay. We're not firing in the right direction. Why not? Is it on the fire particle scheme object? Yeah. Hmm. We're rotating it properly, but it's not changing the direction that it fires the particle system for some reason. The pistol in hand is in the object holder, which is under the arm, or the aim pivot. So we're rotating everything. I'm just gonna try this one last time, and then I actually have to end stream. It's getting late. I have a dinner party to go to. Okay, it's wrong, but different. Wait. It should be right, actually. It works! It works! Actually gonna set this to go up a little bit. Alright. With that, I'm gonna head out. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm gonna be back Tuesday at 1 p.m. PST, 4 p.m. EST. Thank you once again, the Scripter Geek, for the subscription. I really appreciate it. But if you want to catch me later, follow now and I'll send you a notification. Happy holidays!